Peace. Conditioning is of extreme importance in the science of throwing hands. Conditioning is absolutely rudimentary in the science of throwing hands. So I build a lot on street fighting. However, street fighting, professional fighting, any type of fighting all has foundational characteristics that all fall under the same umbrella. Conditioning being one of them. So here I'm doing a circuit that consists of hitting the heavy bag. So it's a little technique. It's more about keeping the hands moving, keeping the feet moving, the head, and getting the heart rate up. Because hitting this heavy bag is the first component of the circuit. The second component are these alternating band trunk twisters. It's good for the core, and you keep a little speed with it to keep the heart rate up. And anybody in fighting knows that you got to have a solid core. So the second exercise is ball slams. Another predominantly core exercise to strengthen that core as well as to keep that heart rate up. And the final exercise of the circuit is to hit this dyne bike. This is strictly to keep the heart rate up and basically to keep it going. Hit 30 seconds of this, working at about I would say 65 to 70% max in terms of how hard that you really can go. Because again, this is the fourth exercise. After 30 seconds of that, no rest, you go straight back into punching that heavy bag. The first round was like, yeah, okay. So as you get to the second round, you start working up a little sweat. Heart rate is at about 70%, keeping it steady. Now you can get your heart rate up by keeping the activity up. Right? And then you bide your time by head movements, feet movements, getting on your bike, throwing in some combos, switching from orthodox to southpaw. And so this whole conditioning circuit you do when you're short of time and you want to get the biggest bang for your buck. Right back to them trunk twisters. See, I'm an experienced fitness enthusiast, personal trainer. So I know exactly what I'm looking for and what the exercise should entail. So when I'm doing trunk twisters, I feel my obliques working because that's what you really want to feel. Just as I'm doing these ball slams, I feel the contraction in my core because I'm contracting my core as if I'm doing crunches. Slightly up on my tippy toes. And then I get on that bike Be sure to pump them arms. I know exactly what my target goal is when doing these exercises. So that's a superpower within myself, because I know what to expect and what to look for, and to make sure that I'm hitting those self-appointed goals while doing these exercises. So going into the third round, I'm a little winded. I kind of want to stop. But I'll forward your head and make sure that them hands keep going. Again, the more activity, the more tired you feel, the more your heart rate goes up, and the more it burns. So if you follow me, you know I actually lift weights quite often. So my shoulders is fucking on fire right now. I'm throwing these punches, and from doing shoulder press throughout my daily routines on lifting weights. But as you can see, I'm still throwing. Look, I want to stop. But what if I'm really in the crunches though? What if I'm in the trenches? I need to keep going. Still got a little sting at the end. But obviously, I'm tired now. But that's when you dig deep into that reservoir of willpower and you keep getting it. So I'm hitting these trunk twisters. Though tired, just keep moving. Just don't stop moving. Even if the tempo slows up a little bit, you just keep moving. And also practice proper form to alleviate any injuries that may occur due to fatigue. Because right here, my core is locked up and I'm very conscious about not fucking my back up. Look at that long rest. I'm tired, but I still got that 10. Then jumped on this bike just to bring it home. Push, pull, drive. Push, pull, drive. Push, pull, drive. That has to be the mantra that you're saying in your mind when you're tired as fuck and you got to keep going. That's how you get to elite level and optimize your workouts. Conditioning. Get your fucking money. No shortcuts. Make it burn. You put in that sweat equity. So when it's time to make a deposit, you're gonna perform with confidence. Like, comment, subscribe, and get with this realism. This mental training first. The physical training is second. It's the absolute best on self-optimization. Knowledge of self, man. Peace.